What's going on? Monday86 here, back to 2004 Ford Sport Trac. And welcome to the Sport Trac family. Maybe you've owned one for a little bit, you're going to look at purchasing one, or you just recently purchased one. I'm going to go over some of the things here, most of the common issues and problems, some things to look for, but we're just going to give an overall review if you're looking recently or had a Sport Trac. Alright guys, hope you enjoy. Alright, one of the very next things to look out for is body mount bushings. There will be A, B, C, and a D bushing on both sides of the vehicle. When you're looking at one or you've already purchased, come over here and look. You can see I replaced mine with polyurethane body mount bushings, but if you get underneath, you can see that they're completely deteriorated. So that's one of the main things to look out for. Body mount bushings, get under their look, make sure they're there. It can be a bargaining point. You know, you can get the price down on the vehicle if those are bad. Just one of the main things to look out for. Primarily when these timing chain tensioners fail, it'll ruin your cassettes. Everything inside will be a catastrophic engine failure. So we got to make sure that you replace these with OEM Ford quality timing chain tensioners. There will be one here in the front, like I said. There's another one located on the back side of the engine over here. The next common problem will be this gas gauge. It may read irregularly. Primarily what you do is you'll take your gauge cluster out and send it in. They will rework it, send it back to you. Cost a couple $100, but these instrument clusters are very problematic, and that's another thing to look out for. Another one brings me back here. Actually, when you're filling up at the gas station, the vent tube for the gas tank, you can see it right here, it'll get dry rot, and that actually, when you're pumping gas, it'll keep stopping the pump. It takes a really long time to fill up your Sport Trac. Sometimes you can even get gas spilling out everywhere, so you just got to make sure that that filler neck and that vent tube are in good shape and you won't have that problem. Another big one people complain about is the windows going up and down really slow. If you take apart the door panel here, you can get to the operational parts of the window track. You can actually grease those with some white lithium grease. If they seem to be slow or sticking a little bit, you can always just take that apart and do a little bit of maintenance. Alright, another thing to look out for is this plastic thermostat housing right here. The whole body's made out of plastic and it's prone to cracking. That leads to coolant loss and coolant leaking all over the ground and on the engine. So this is another big thing to look out for. Alright, enough of the negative stuff to look at. Let's look at the cool part of this truck. It's super easy to modify. Parts are cheap for it. You know, the torsion twist up front along with the 2-inch shackles on the back, you can easily get 2 to 3 inches of lift out of this truck. I got the 32-inch by 11.5 BF Goodwrench tires with the 10-inch wide rims. You know, just super easy to modify. Parts are available. You can still go to the junkyard, find tons of parts for this vehicle, customize it, make it yours, but it's just an overall cool truck. Give it a 10 out of 10 on the coolness factor rating. What makes the Sport Trac unique is actually you get 5 seats, you know, just as much as a full-size pickup truck. And if you want to carry some stuff in the bed, you have that option there, but you can sit 5 people in there easily. I think that's what makes this truck pretty cool, is you get, you know, the luxury of like a SUV full-size truck, and you still have room to put stuff in the bed, still a little bit of towing capacity. Just overall, you know, pretty cool. One of the other cool parts over here is you got the little anchors on the side of the bed here. Really cool. So if you're you know, have anything really big inside the bed, you can go ahead and you can tie down to these. Really makes it look rugged, and they're actually functional. You know, here we are inside the Sport Trac. You can tell it's got a lot of room. Like I said, you can fit 5 people in here super easy. Just nice, you know, spacious interior. I'd say one of the cool features about the truck, it has this push to vent right here button. It has a rear big partition window in the back that you can actually vent it, and you can roll it all the way down. A lot of the newer trucks have a little tiny window. You get a nice breeze with that, and you're able to, you know, put lumber and 2x4, everything you can that's super long that won't fit in the bed. You can just run it into the cab of the truck. It's really one of the cool features about the Sport Trac. I would say that about wraps it up. You know, we had a couple cons, some pros on it. I mean, just overall, if you're looking at getting a sport track, I think you're going to make the right decision. It has the 4.0 in it. Doesn't get as good as gas mileage as the newer trucks, but it is a solid truck. Just look for those main things. And overall, welcome to the Sport Trac family. You know, if you're going to be a Sport Trac owner, or you have been for a little bit, or you have been for a while, you know that people have a passion for these, and we just overall love our Sport Tracs. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Monday to 6, out.